Pues sigamos.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Understood.
Got it!
Online. Impossible.
Ok. Derivación. Vale. Vale. Listo. Otros 2000 pavetes.
Right there.
Sure thing.
Be right there.
Sure thing.
No hay nada más por aquí. No.
Use overload on them. Move it. Right.
Sobrecarga.
Got him.
Puedes usar otra opción contra ellos. No tiene pinta. Sobrecarga.
Right behind you.
Staying close.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Veetor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Ay, Praza. Vamos. Aquí no hay nada. Unidad, unidad, unidad. Madre mía.
Not a problem.
You dropped them.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
Ponte la escopeta.
Got it.
There we go. There we go.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Veetor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Veetor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Ok.
Sure thing.
Taking cover.
Vaya masacre, macho.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Pues tiene pinta, sí.
Overload. Take out their shields.
Sí, no del todo, parece. Y no creo que puedas usar nada de atracción contra él.
assessment requested.
Come on over. On it.
Retargeting.
You bet.
Vamos a ver.
Rerouting.
Madre mía, la que hay aquí, chaval, montada. Si cojo esto, ¿qué? O la escopeta, quizás. Vale, ahora cojo esto.
Warp is heavy armor.
Perfecto. Hemos aguantado. Hemos aguantado bien, además. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Munición para armas pesadas. Una derivación. Easy. $2000 de iridio. Medigel. Y nada por aquí.
This is your chance to go find Veetor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Ok, gracias, Tali.
This should come in handy.
Munición para armas pesadas. O sea, mejora.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Veetor?
No Veetor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Veetor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector. Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit. Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Ok.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Y nada más, ¿no? Pues síguele hablando, anda.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Pues muchas gracias, Veetor.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Veetor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Veetor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Veetor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Pues no voy a traicionar a Tali.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Veetor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Eso es cierto.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign.
Yeah.
You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Estoy de acuerdo en eso.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Ya tenía un equipo.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
¿Dónde está mi bebé?
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Oh, whoa!
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Al final conseguimos que se fuera a intentar ayudar a su gente, ¿eh?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Ya.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey,
Joker!
Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Nuestra otra bebé. Qué bonita es.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Y a volar. Subió de nivel. Experiencia ganada 2000. Se ha confirmado que los recolectores son el origen de los ataques contra el progreso de la libertad. Veetor, el superviviente acuariano, ha regresado a la flota nómada con Tali Zora. Se examinará su omniherramienta por si contiene algún dato útil. Munición para armas pesadas. Debes reclutar a un jefe científico para esta mejora. Más 15% de capacidad de munición para las armas pesadas. La tecnología de las baterías que utilizan las armas pesadas es bastante antigua y puede mejorarse reconstruyendo el núcleo con componentes más modernos. Estas mejoras, las baterías estándar, pueden dar más disparos y permitir que se realice un total de tiro mayor. Cerberus me pagó 10.000 pavos y hemos encontrado 9.000. Y 2.000 de iridio.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
No voy a ser borde tampoco, joder.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Ok, mapa de la galaxia. Usa el mapa de la galaxia para elegir nuevos destinos para la Normandía. Como siempre. Usa tu terminal para obtener actualizaciones del estado del pelotón. Arsenal. Selecciona aquí armas para el pelotón. Ascensor. Úsalo para acceder a las otras cubiertas de la Normandía. Ve a tu camarote para personalizar tu apariencia. Laboratorio tecnológico. Consigue al profesor para investigar mejoras para el equipo del pelotón. Ok. Vamos a hablar con Joker primero.
I swear we got some lateral drift. The old Normandy never had that.
No, ábrelo, ábrelo.
You know what I hate about deep space? Crap radio stations from 2 centuries back. My gosh, we were idiots.
¿Algo más, Joker?
How about that local sports team, huh? Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Shirts.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Ok.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that
Joder.
question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
No te voy a llamar Sid, te voy a llamar Edie, que es como te llamas en realidad. Traducciones.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Un poquito... no sé, sospechoso, pero bueno. ¿Qué se le va a hacer? Antes de seguir vamos a leer el códice. Bueno, se puede subir de nivel. Me voy a poner una munición incendiaria. Y leemos el códice, a ver qué hay nuevo. Recolectores.
Living beyond the Omega-4 mass relay in the Terminus systems, the mysterious collector species is glimpsed so rarely as to be taken for a myth by most in galactic society. In reality, collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds and can resemble massive winged beetles. They are a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands. Collectors generate permanent stasis fields around themselves, creating nightmarish red-shifted energy fields. In battle, they hold position whenever possible, relying on their aggressive biotics and nearly limitless power. Several types of bipedal collectors have been identified, including minions, defenders, zealots, assassins, and artillery operators. Acting together, collectors have imprisoned entire cities in stasis. While no definite forensic accounting exists to explain the fate of those imprisoned, leading speculation is that victims are harvested for scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing.
No es buena gente, vamos.
With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the elusive man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new ESO drive core.
Ok. ¿Y secundario hay algo? Sí. Tácticas de persecución. En función de la luz, los sensores no pueden detectar objetos que se muevan a velocidades MRL. No puede detectarse a ninguna nave a distancias interestelares. La detección a distancias interplanetarias adolece del retardo lumínico. Los observadores no ven las naves donde parecen estar, sino donde estaban cuando la luz que lleva la imagen llega hasta ellos. Eso puede significar minutos, horas o días después. Para compensar el retardo lumínico, las flotas de combate se rodean de esferas de fragatas de protección y exploración. Los perseguidores no pueden detectar naves ni interceptarlas directamente. En lugar de eso, rastrean dónde estaban los objetos, a dónde se dirigían y a qué velocidad se movían. Con estos datos se puede predecir con fiabilidad la futura ubicación de un objeto y perseguir su estela de retardo lumínico. Las naves que intentan evadirse siguen rumbos erráticos en zigzag, así que los perseguidores deben hacer paradas para actualizar sus previsiones. Tecnología. CPU, interfaz adaptativa háptica. Los avances informáticos han acabado con los dispositivos tradicionales de entrada como los teclados. En vez de ello se suele representar holográficamente unos modernos periféricos de entrada delante del usuario a una altura y ángulo que permiten su manejo ergonómico. Las máquinas que usan esta interfaz detectan al usuario mediante un microchip en el guante de este, que teclea en la CPU. Cuando se acepta al usuario, los acelerómetros de movimiento de sus guantes reflejan la colocación de sus manos en el espejo, de un conjunto de controles proporcionados, aunque más pequeños, que se encuentran dentro de la propia CPU. Cuando el usuario pulsa el campo holográfico, se activa la retroalimentación de fuerza en el guante y proporciona una ligera resistencia. Una persona puede palpar una pantalla táctil que en realidad no está ahí. Un sencillo interruptor en el reverso de las manos permite apagar los guantes cuando no se están utilizando. Las interfaces hápticas se han vuelto tan corrientes que algunos individuos se someten a cirugía de mejoras cibernéticas para implantarse los acelerómetros en las puntas de los dedos. Si no se llevan, es señal de que se trata de un usuario informático acérrimo que ya no debe preocuparse de ponerse los guantes o de limpiarnos con alcohol para quitarles el olor a manos sudadas.